Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So a couple of things. I think let's just get to the weekly because that's what we were waiting for. And we got a close below the low of the previous week, and now we've had a bit of a gap up, and this is right here at this level here. So one important thing to notice is that the close was on the level, and that is the previous resistance, or previous was resistance, and then we broke through it, and we've never really tested that area. We tested it once now we've closed on it. So oscillators are still grouping quite nicely to the downside, so still a little bit cautious at the moment of chasing longs, or shorts, and being long-term shorts, or even medium term. I'm not really looking at holding overnight. And if we come to the 8 hour, you can see we had a bit of confusion, then a bit of a squirt down, and then the pin bar forming going into the close with the crossover here, but kind of really messy, not on a level. So let's just ignore that on the 8 hour for now. Trend is down on the 8 hour, trend is down on the 3 hour as well, and oscillators are not giving us any indication here. But what will give us an indication is this area that we tested late last week. So Thursday and Friday we kind of tested this area before falling off, and that is 31,595, and just round it off to 31,600. That is the area you need to pay attention to right now. However, we're still in a downward trend. Look at the moving averages. There's no real reason to assume that something is going to change. Now we do have diversions. You can see low, lower low, low, higher low. So a break of this area of 31,600 area on retest is definitely an opportunity for a move to the upside. Probably just a pullback, I would think, and it could be only as high as that. But I suspect if we just get a block, we should get a measured move of something that looks like this. And if you look to the left, you'll see quite a bit of structure here. Look at these tails here. So that's kind of the view that I have right now. So let's just look at how we play this. So I'd be a little bit cautious of chasing longs just yet. I'd want to see this gap close. So we need to see a rejection here around the 31,300 area, 31,17. So I need to see price come down, reject this area, and then attempt to break through here. If we get a break and a retest here, then it's well worth taking the trade up until this level, but then you probably expect a bigger rejection up there. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Probably worth just watching the 15-minute during the opens. That should give you some opportunities to jump in somewhere along the line. But if you look at the 15-minute, you can see big down, and then on Friday, going into the close, a big up. So profit taking of the shorts, or buyers scaling in, you decide. But for me, I want to see a little bit more structure. We're getting it here. If we can hold this level, actually just adjust it a little bit. So it's 31,300. So 31,300 is the area to pay attention to. Price comes back here and sort of builds a base. Great opportunity for another move to the upside. Alternatively, if it does break through the highs of Friday, which is around 31,600 or 31,595, but I think I would round it off to 31,600 being a round number. Break that, retest, build a base on that, then we are looking for 31,886 to the upside. Converse is true if we drop below this area. So 31,300, we drop below it and reject it, then I would expect us to come back and test these lows again. Okay, so the one thing is that the weekly level that we've got here, right there at 31,300, it has been broken. Does look like we've sort of closed on it, got some support on it. But if that gives way this week and we continue moving to the downside, your next level down is right over there, and that is 29,540. Also a great area to jump in long, because I would expect a pretty hefty bounce off that level. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. So just be cautious. Don't jump in on anything. There's nothing concrete yet for anything indicating a move to the upside. So any move up is going to be sold into. So that's the way you should be trading this. It may break this, but then definitely you'll get a rejection off here. So that would be an area to sell into with a pretty tight stop on whatever the pattern forms. But if we do hold this, then the narrative changes. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.